Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Serious Gentlemen Gaming Podcast. Tonight's show is Yoshi's Woolly World. Lots of wool and scary Yoshis. I'm your host, Mike, and joining me, as usual, are Dom.
Oh, hi.
And John.
The yarn people are going to take Dom.
The yarn people are going to take Dom, and they're going to eat him.
They're going to yarn you.
Look at that yarn shy guy. That yarn shy guy wants to do bad things to the back of Dom's head right now.
He's out for blood, goddammit.
He's adorable.
His arm is a noose.
I can't even feel threatened by him.
He's adorable. His arm is a noose. Like,
His arm is a
seriously.
tiny noose, run.
What is he gonna do? Hang my pinky finger?
I mean, that seems
Yes.
potentially dangerous.
Okay. So, Yoshi's Woolly World, the next installment of Yoshi game, in the lovely series of Nintendo Yoshi games, such as Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Story, all fun games, standard side-scrollers, but with a twist. It's Yoshi, and you can play as all the colors of Yoshi. Many colors.
Like in Yoshi's Story.
Exactly. The thing that they added to this game is that you can put special skins on your Yoshi based on amiibos.
And there's also unlockable skins too.
And there's also
Yeah.
unlockable.
There's, how many are there, John? There's like 50, I think. 50 unlockables, 50
Yeah.
amiibos or something like that.
Some crazy number. I think the only amiibos that don't work are the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I read
And
that somewhere, yeah.
the reason, but there's still a special skin. If you tap it, Yoshi gets like a amiibo skin for the Pokemon ones that you can only get if you tap the Pokemon ones. But it's something to do with, because Nintendo doesn't actually own Pokemon. Pokemon is another company, and they're very protective over their brand, and they don't like seeing the characters morphed, which it's okay for like Mario Maker. They secured those because Pikachu is still intact as Pikachu.
Yeah.
Pikachu doesn't look like Yoshi. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I mean, look, we have a million other amiibo to get useless outfits with, so.
Yeah, there's too many amiibos now.
Mm-hmm.
This game is by itself coming out with 4 amiibos.
Yep.
Jeez.
3 different color Yoshis and 1 giant Yoshi.
The giant one has me scared. How much is the giant one?
I don't actually know.
I think it was
Is it
like
like
$40.
Is it 40?
I think it was. I'm gonna look right now.
I got it. I'm
I
already
want
on
it
it.
to
Keep
be.
going.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Yeah, 40. It's
Yeah.
$40.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's insane.
For one amiibo.
So much money.
Base price for one amiibo, and you know that price will go up if they sell out.
I'm gonna get.
Oh, yeah. Of course you will.
Well, because the amiibos, it started off as just like, oh, I just want one of each, and I don't care about variations and stuff, because I started seeing how ridiculous they were getting with like the Skylanders and stuff. Because, I have a family friend that their kids used to collect the Skylanders, and it got bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. There's like crystal clear variations and like red tint variations and blue tint, and the red tint is exclusive at Walmart and the blue one is at Best Buy, and it's just like so. And then when Disney Infinity came out, they were doing the crystal ones, and I was like, all right, so Nintendo's gonna do that. They're gonna do the variations. I'm not gonna care about the variations. I'm just gonna go for one of each. But now with games like Mario Maker and the Yoshi, it's like the different variations do different things.
They matter.
So it's like Mario Maker, it's like, oh, there's the silver Yoshi and the gold Yoshi, and or silver Mario and gold Mario rather, and you're just like, okay, whatever, they're Mario, I don't need them. But no, they unlock like what looks like Metal Mario and a gold version of Metal Mario, and it's like,
Yep.
Here I was thinking they were the same ID, just different paint jobs.
Nope. They burst
So-
your bubble there with that one, Dom. I'm sorry.
And these amiibos, like, they function too. Like, you get the Yarn Yoshis, right? You get them in Mario Maker. And I'm thinking they're going to function just like regular Yoshi, and it's just going to make another Yoshi. But no, you get the pink yarn Yoshi, and the blue yarn Yoshi, and the green yarn Yoshi, and then the Mega Yarn Yoshi even has its own thing in Mario Maker.
And they are all different than the other normal Yoshi amiibo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
It has completely different sound effects and a different model. So there you go.
I mean, granted,
Mario
it's
Maker.
not required content by any means. It's not like
No,
you
no.
have to have it, but you
And in
want it.
Mario Maker, you can unlock it.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
gonna be really good.
So, on to the game, Yoshi's Woolly World. It's got, I mean, for the
It's been out
plot,
since fucking June.
it's been out since June in
Sorry.
Australia and Europe, and July in Japan. So, we had to wait for quite a nice long
No
while.
reason.
Yeah. But anyway, basically the game is a platform game, like the style of other Yoshi games that you're familiar with, probably. It's similar to the same developer who made Kirby's Epic Yarn made this game, which is probably why the game is also made out of yarn.
I'm gonna say right now, don't hold that against the game
No, I'm not holding that against the game.
because
Kirby's Epic Yarn was a great game.
No, Kirby's Epic Yarn got terrible reviews.
Yeah, but I love the game.
How much of it did you play?
If I didn't play all of it, I watched it played because my daughter played it, and she was actually really good at it.
The bad part about the game is you had to play on the tablet. You couldn't watch the TV.
All right, you're right. But you know what? To a kid, I guess that didn't really matter.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great game for watching streaming because you get to watch the TV screen while the other person sits and watches the screen. But
Yeah.
for Yoshi, it doesn't really matter. You can watch it.
Right.
You know, you can watch the main screen when you play.
Right. So, like the other Yoshi games,
Wait, no, Epic Yarn was different. Epic Yarn was it was a normal Kirby game, but you played as like normal Kirby, but he was like a yarn pattern, and
Yeah.
Prince Fluff was your friend. It wasn't. It was that you're thinking of Canvas Curse or Rainbow Curse.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
this-
I was thinking
Epic
that Rainbow
Yarn was-
Curse was the yarn game that just came out.
No. Epic Yarn was not. I mean, you couldn't like steal powers and stuff, but it was. You could like unravel stuff with your arm. You could. I don't know. You could when you flew, your feet turned into propellers and shit. It was cute.
Yeah, I actually didn't play the last two Kirby games, so that's why I confused them.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, Yoshi retains much of his, standard Yoshi abilities. His little flutter, his ability to swallow enemies and eat them from a distance.
The
But-
flutter's a little different. You can flutter multiple times in the same. You could. I think it's 3 times in a row.
Okay.
So there's actually really challenging levels that require the triple flutter, for like all the bonus content at the end.
All right then. So triple flutter, and instead of turning enemies into eggs, he turns them into bundles of yarn,
Yarn eggs.
which he can then use to tie up enemies, fill up platforms, and other various things. They're basically your get through the level items.
Yeah, they're really cool because like the platforms are like just little blank squares, and you have to throw an egg, and it like ravels and unravels and turns it into a solid platform. It looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. And one of the standard features, at least that I remember, is get the flowers. There's 5 flowers contained in a level, and the more you collect, the better chance you have at a bonus level at the end of the level. I don't know why I got tongue-tied on that. Or brain.
I don't know.
But
And there's still gems to get, like in Kirby's Epic Yarn. Gem collecting is like the big how to get the good score and everything in every level. So
yeah, collecting stuff is always in a Yoshi game. I remember you needed to collect all of the flowers to unlock bonus levels at the end of each world.
you gotta
In
get all the
Yoshi's
flowers, all the red coins,
Right, you had to get everything.
and 30, and you have 30 stars at the end.
30 stars, which meant you couldn't get hit.
Don't get hit and actually get them.
I mean, as far as the platformers go, Yoshi's Woolly World and the Yoshi story, the first Yoshi story was actually kind of challenging, but the What was the one that came in between this one?
Between Yoshi's?
Yoshi Story and this one. The N64 one. Wasn't there another one?
That was Yoshi's Story. Yoshi's Island you're thinking of for the Super Nintendo?
Oh, yeah, maybe I am.
And there was a Yoshi's Island 2 that came out for the 3DS a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty okay.
Yeah, I mean, those ones were pretty challenging. The Yoshi Story series has always kind of been more laid back. So, I mean, it's not the most difficult platformer. It's kind of like the casual, let's explore and figure out some pretty basic puzzles. And then once the hard part is finding everything. Think of it like Little Big Planet, where
Yeah.
it's just like an exploration game. And can you get all the stickers? Can you get all the, because there's stamps or whatever you collect. You collect the costume, the yarn bundles, and what's the third thing in this?
Uh,
Flowers or something? Sunflowers?
It's flowers,
wait. I saw it.
gems, and Bentley Bear.
And Bentley Bear.
Yeah. But it's like you have to manage collecting these three things, and
Yeah.
they're not
Oh,
always in the
just
Stamp patches, which are hidden
Yeah.
behind certain beads and stuff.
yeah, they're not in the
And
easiest spot to
five
find.
Wonder Wolves.
Right.
5 Wonder Wolves.
They're not in the easiest spots to find, so that's the challenging part, is finding all this stuff. It's the levels themselves really aren't that bad. They're not.
No, they're not hard.
So it's more of a relaxed paced game and just enjoy the ride kind of thing. But the challenge is there. Like once you collect all this stuff, you unlock the special stages. There's one special stage per world. And they are really, really challenging.
I mean, that was... It brings me back to Yoshi's Island, because that game... A lot of the levels weren't exactly hard platformer levels by any means. Some of them were a pain in the ass.
Right.
The later ones.
Some of the later ones. But, again, once you collected everything, it would unlock 1 to 2 special stages per world, and they were hard. Especially if you wanted to, go full completionist on this bonus stages. I mean, some of the bonus stages, just bare minimum, was a challenge.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's kind of the thing I like, because, I mean, hell, Yoshi's Island, that was, how old was I?
I mean, that's
9?
kind of the trend Nintendo's been going to with all their games, is like they can't release a game like, with a level like what you see in like Kaizo Mario for Mario, because they'll never sell it. Like you'll get a couple people, the hardcore people like me, you'll get me to buy it, but you're not going to get the casual Mario people to buy it. And, Mario Maker kind of has like this difficulty of all over the place. Like there's the easy ones, there's the difficult ones, and they've made it in a way that the people that get the easy levels can get the easy, like there's ways to get them without just like, oh, here's a random level, you don't know if it's going to be hard or easy. Like their whole normal, easy, medium, and hard difficulties, expert, all that, it works well. And then you had like the Donkey Kong, what was it, Tropical Freeze that just came out, and it came out last year about this time. And like you go through it and you play, and if you collect the word Kong or whatever, you unlock the bonus levels, and those bonus levels are really tough. The regular game wasn't too bad until like maybe the last couple stages. But
I really want to go back. You said Kong, and I'm just thinking of Donkey Kong Country 2.
yeah,
That game was brutal.
That game was a brutal platformer, but the Lost Island, whatever, the secret levels where if you completed them all, you would get the actual boss at the actual ending. Those were some impossible levels. To this day, I still have not beaten them.
Right, and that's what Nintendo really excels at, because they realize, let's appeal to the general audience. Let's get something that's just fun to play, and then once you do everything you can do, we're gonna throw
sadism
the fucking
at you.
Hardest things at you. Like,
Yeah.
You guys remember I was playing live on my stream. I was playing Super Mario 3D World, and I played the very, very last level. Like, you had to touch the flagpole, in every single level, leading up to this, and get every hidden star and everything. And then once you did, you unlocked this special level, and I forget, was it Champion's Path or something it was called? And I can't tell you how many lives I lost on this level. it was so hard.
Triple
It's like the
digits.
hardest thing I've ever played.
I imagine.
You go on my YouTube and I have a video of me completing it on there, and it's insane.
Yeah.
There was no checkpoints, there was no nothing. So every time you died, you had to start over at the beginning.
Well, speaking of, we're talking about, Nintendo making things casual. This game has mellow mode, apparently. You could play classic or mellow. Mellow mode gives Yoshi a pair of wings, which you can use to fly indefinitely throughout the level.
Uh-huh.
So I guess that's geared more towards kids, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kids mode.
Mm-hmm. So that's something nice. Although I do know a lot of kids who would be like, screw that noise.
Right. I mean,
This is
Nintendo
stupid.
really understands the fan base, though, because it's like, okay, here's the option if your, 4-year-old daughter wants to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because, oh, it's cute. Here's the option for the normal people, just play the game. And then the super hardcore people, do everything you can in the game, and you're rewarded with insanity.
Yep. You get to completionize it.
I like insanity.
And it's worth it.
Usually is worth it, because it is a great challenge, and it's a great experience for a game. So, it's a moderately well-received game, I would say. It's only got 78%, 80% from reviewers.
Yeah, it's got pretty good reviews straight across the board.
Which, they're good. They're not like, oh my god, this is game-changing, but it's like, at least it doesn't suck.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, it's got that going for it. But, really the big draw for me was all the different Yoshi skins.
Yeah.
Which there's, over 100, I think we figured out.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, there's just you go and collect the different wool bundles and stuff in the game, and you can unlock things like the Super Nintendo skin, and it's a gray Yoshi with the 4 colored things down the little things on his neck. The color of the Super Nintendo, or the Famicom, I should say, because the Super Nintendo didn't have those colors on it. And then there's an NES version of Yoshi, and there's a sunflower version where he's got a sunflower on his cheek, and it's so good. I love it.
It's adorable Yoshi stuff.
It is adorable Yoshi stuff.
It's what you'd want.
It is what
out
you
of a
want.
Yoshi game.
And anyway, I'm gonna lead us into our viewer question now, and then we're gonna go from there. So as every week, so far, Jakeinator has not missed his chance to send us in a viewer question, and tonight's no different. So we're gonna go on to our lovely segment called "Take a Break with Jake," and now.
Salutations, Serious Gentlemen Gaming. This is I, Jakeinator, and I have a question to you guys. With the release of Yoshi Woolly World, it's all about the yarn and everything, and apparently you can use amiibos. And some of the results are quite, interesting. Some of them are cute, and other ones are just downright scary. So my question for you guys is, since it's the month of October, which one do you think is the most scary one? Because we know October is all about the scary parts. Checking it out. Hi, Paul. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Yakubes2 right here, so you can see these videos before they air. Checking it out.
Okay, so as
High 4.
yeah, Jake was asking. I was so distracted by his pumpkin mask that I forgot the question. Something about the amiibo wool Yoshi skins.
The scariest.
The scariest. That was it.
The most terrifying for the month of October.
Gentlemen, I think we're in agreement.
There's only one answer.
There really is only one answer to this question.
There is one answer, and we pulled this up before because we all are in full agreement. This is the Mario Yoshi. That
It's
mustache.
an abomination.
It's so scary. It really is. Like, and if you continue on with that, you'll see Luigi like shortly
Here, I'm
after.
just gonna play
Not
through.
much better.
And
Luigi,
Luigi, it's not much better, but it's definitely not
It's
worse.
still not worse.
and then
Peach is a little weird.
they get better from there.
They do.
I mean,
They
you
just
know,
get more and more adorable. Like Bowser's adorable.
Yeah.
Adorable.
yeah.
Adorable bubble.
I mean, look, it's Yoshi,
Yeah.
not Yarn
Yeah.
Yoshi.
He's so cute.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it going for a bit because I think there's another nightmare fuel coming up soon.
Yeah, probably Dr. Mario.
Was it Dr. Mario? Wario's kind
Oh, Wario.
Wario's a little.
of. Yeah.
Wario's a little weird.
I'm curious when the Super Mario Brothers variation Wario comes out if they're gonna have a different skin for that.
Maybe. I
I'm
hope so.
not quite sure.
See, even Little Mac doesn't look bad.
No,
Yeah.
a lot of these look fine.
It's the mustache.
It's
it
the
really
mustaches.
really is.
I mean, yes, look, Zelda Yoshi's just fine. Chic Yoshi is
Chic.
just fine.
Those red eyes,
Those
though.
red
I don't know.
eyes.
Yeah.
Ganon Yoshi's adorable.
Look at how cute that is. Toon Link Yoshi looks exactly like Link Yoshi to me.
Yeah, it's just
Different
dark.
color schemes.
The hell is with that face?
Yoshi looks ridiculous.
Looks like some crazy mustache.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous, but it's not scary.
No, it's not
Yeah.
scary.
It's not an abomination.
No.
I'm waiting for it. I mean, I'm really waiting for it. It's probably the
For
very
Doctor?
last one, isn't it?
It might be.
Which one? Dr. Mario?
Yeah. Isn't that the abomination?
I haven't seen Dr. Mario actually.
I know there
I
were.
don't know.
I know there were a couple that were just pure, as Cleo
Oh,
says in chat, kill it with fire.
Kirby Yoshi's confusing.
He is.
Uh-huh. King DDD Yoshi looks like he fell. Oh my god, that's scary.
Uh,
Those
I love
eyes.
this one. I love it. I would not know that that's Fox, by the way.
no,
No.
you'd have to
The
tell me
jacket.
that was
That's the one if you put any Pokemon on.
any Pokemon. You just get Amiibo.
The Ness Yoshi.
Ness. That one's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Falcon Yoshi has angry eyebrows.
Yes, he does.
Villager restocks are actually coming exclusive to Toys R Us on November 8th.
I see.
Get hype, everybody.
Yoshi, Olimar Yoshi is growing 3 happy tumors out of the back of his head.
I think Dr. Mario's coming up now.
He's got to be
Yeah.
coming up soon.
There
There
he
he
is.
is. There's the
is.
other
Oh.
abomination. Hold
I like
on,
the
I'm
pill on the back. though.
pausing it on that. The pill on the back is
Dr.
cute.
Abomination.
That
The
is
mustache.
really, really
It's,
scary.
it's the mustache.
It is.
It's too fucking weird.
It's all the mustache. That's it. Nothing.
That looks like Peanuts.
It looked like Charlie Brown.
Yeah, Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown Yoshi.
That's confusing.
It's very confusing.
That's also confusing.
Mm,
Yeah, a little
Adorable.
bit cute, but confusing.
that one's great.
Oh,
It really is.
the green eyes.
Yep.
Oh no. Chode Yoshi. No,
I wouldn't know that was a squid
I
either.
would never. Just looks like a douche with eyeliner.
It's Emo Yoshi.
Emo Yoshi.
Emo Yoshi.
I'm going through a phase.
I think that's it.
I didn't even know
Well, Cleo, if you need the villager,
that was
if you need
it.
the villager, you can
That was all.
get it.
I did not know that they were coming up with Splatoon amiibo Yoshis.
Yeah.
No idea.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that everything is going to end up getting added in the same way. So Chibi Robo just got added into Mario Maker.
Yeah.
He started popping up. I've seen some levels based around him. He shows up in the random amiibo mushroom. So they're clearly updating the game for him. So I would expect to see Chibi Robo in Yarn Yoshi,
Mm-hmm.
Woolly World, whatever. And all the future ones. Like Falco was actually just today released through Best Buy as a pre-order.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that Star Fox Zero is going to have amiibo compatibility. So if you guys are interested in Star Fox, which we will be covering around the time that that's coming out.
Now, there's a game I'm going to play the shit out of.
They
Yeah.
delayed it to next year.
Yeah. But
you know
still,
what? I'm
make
okay.
sure to jump on those amiibos because we don't know what they're going to do yet. And if it's something good, you're never going to find them by the time that game comes out.
Nope.
So, unfortunately, we will not know until that game comes out. But yeah. And
Yeah.
that's kind of the amiibo thing, because like I have a lot of those amiibo. I have about half of the amiibos that are out right now, and there's certain ones that I just like. I don't ever want to touch to that pad ever.
Is Mario one of them?
Mario and Dr. Mario and Luigi and Pac-Man are in that list.
Oh, come on, Dom. What's wrong with this face? I mean, really.
You got any children you want to bury? That's what's wrong with that face.
It's so horrible.
It is.
It really is.
It's not even a little bit endearing. It's the mustache and then the weird, like, looks like he's wearing a mask over his eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't trust him.
Omikins in chat is saying all the Animal Crossing amiibos, and
Yes.
as it stands right now, I have no intention to collect any of the Animal Crossing amiibos, but it's going to depend on things like this. Are they going to put them into Yoshi's Woolly World? And if they're adorable, I may have to pick some up. Or I'll just borrow Omi's and just put them on my console real quick.
Yeah, that's my game.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I just steal them from the ones I know.
yeah.
Well, there we go. So, have any of you played this game yet? Is a good question.
Well,
I've
considering
not,
it's not out yet. No.
But I've watched the game from start to finish on
What's
Twitch.
today's date?
Oh, you have?
I have.
Wow.
And that includes the special levels.
I thought it was
Okay.
totally a week after it was. My
Nope.
bad.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's
I've
out
seen
Friday.
it played. I'm trying to avoid watching it because I really kind of want to be surprised. I've been watching like people play like the first level
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and stuff, and it looks honestly the gameplay looks a lot like Yoshi's Island, so I'm really okay with that.
Yeah. For me, it's really, it's about the exploration and trying to find, like, you know, all the little bonus things. And when the playthroughs and stuff I was watching, people were just playing it casually. Like, they weren't
Yeah,
going
they weren't.
nuts. And that includes, like, I've watched the special levels, but it wasn't people that were, like, the best at the game and finished it in one playthrough. It's like, okay, I've seen this special level, and they didn't beat it. So, like, I don't know what to do in the special levels, and those are honestly the ones that I'm the most excited and concerned about, like, in terms of, like, the spoiling kind of thing, because I want to do those. You know, the only one that I watched from start to finish was one where you actually take the dog, the puppy, what's his name?
Poochie.
Poochie. Yeah, you take Poochie through, and he's in a puzzle, whatever, and you have to carry him across, or make him follow you across the map, and then get a key and go all the way back to the start of the map. And it's just, it looks adorable. I'm a little disappointed in the amiibos because they just gave us 4 different, basically, variations of the same amiibo. Like, yeah, Mega Yarn Yoshi's quite different from the other ones, but the other 3 are just the same thing, different colors. So I would have rather had like a Poochie amiibo and like a Yarn Shy Guy. Like,
I agree.
We need a Shy Guy amiibo, by the way, Nintendo.
Yeah, really, get on that.
Where are the villains? We need villains amiibos.
Where's the Goomba? Where's the Koopa Trooper?
Yeah, man.
We got Bowser
We need that
amiibo, but that's...
I feel like some of the other ones are missing too, because like Mario Party, the new Mario Party that came out, there's characters in there like Spike from debuted in Mario 3 and picked the spike balls out of his mouth and threw them at you.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
a playable character in Mario Party. I want to see him as an amiibo so you can use him in the game. Like, I don't have that Mario Party, but it would be cool.
Still,
Yeah, I was going to... I forgot what I was going to say.
I want him in Mario
Waluigi.
Maker too.
Is Waluigi in there? I don't
Nope.
think he has a amiibo yet. Tips says Dry Bones in chat. Jakeinator says Bullet Face. I think he means Bullet Bill?
Bullet Bill, Torpedo Ted.
Torpedo Ted. It's like... I remember playing Super Mario World, and you get the cast of enemies. It's like Torpedo Ted, and I'm like, Torpedo Ted? Who the fuck is Torpedo Ted? Because he's on
It was-
one really hard to access secret level.
Yep. Same thing with the Buzzsaw, the chainsaw things.
Yes.
They're only in one level.
Yeah. And there was also, is it Bonsai Bill? The red one?
The big one is Bonsai Bill.
Yeah,
What is the red one then? The red one had its own name.
That's only in Mario Maker, no?
No.
What was
No.
the red one from? Which game?
I don't remember now.
World.
No. World had Bullet Bill and Bonsai Bill.
Torpedo Ted.
I'm gonna look at that.
My favorite. But
oh my god. Torpedo Ted.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm looking forward to this game because, I mean, Kirby's Epic Yarn had great 2-player. I'm looking forward to playing this probably with Cleo. We'll be powered through this game. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. So, co-op Yoshi's Island. I mean, I'm in. I'll do it.
I'll take it. I like it.
I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. The other thing is, because this game isn't out yet, none of us have played it, that kind of limits our material.
Yeah, it's just so weird. I don't know why we had to wait so long to get the damn game, but it was clearly done in the English language because they released it in the European Union in July. Like, I don't
get it. I mean, is it a marketing strategy?
I don't know.
I think part of it is the amiibos to a degree. I'm not saying it's the whole reason. Because we are an entire wave behind Japan when it comes to the amiibo releases. But yeah, I'm not saying that's the whole reason, but I think the translation is probably a good portion of it too.
No.
No.
Because it's out in English in another country.
It was out in English in the EU and in
England.
Australia. It came out first in Australia.
Yeah. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you then.
And then it came out in Japan. Okay.
Maybe it was an amiibo thing. Actually, there's a notation here, and I'm curious what the notation is. It's that's it. Never mind. I don't know. It's got nothing on it. It's just when it was released and info on its release and stuff like that.
Whatever. I mean, it's kind of fun. I think it'll be fun co-op because you can kind of mess with your co-op partner a little bit. Like in Kirby's Epic Yarn, you could pick them. You could in that game you could pick them up and throw them, kind of like in Mario 3D World, similar kind of thing. But like you can swallow your opponent and spit them out.
I was gonna swallow your opponent, spit them out, swallow your opponent, turn them into a yarn ball, and then throw them at them.
Who knows? The sky's the limit.
So the red bullet bills are called Bullseye Bills.
Bullseye Bills.
Oh
yes.
My!
And they debuted in Super Mario Brothers 3. In which they would turn around if it missed you. It wouldn't follow you in the way that they do in Mario Maker. But it would turn around, and then if it missed you twice, it would just go off the screen. And then they were added again in New Super Mario Wii. And then, yeah.
But they follow you in Mario Maker.
They followed in Mario Wii, and that's kind of where it started. So
right, yeah. I'm guessing Super Mario Brothers 3. They didn't quite have the ability to make them follow you, especially if a lot showed up on screen.
Right.
So it was a different age. The NES was 8-bit. It was a quality game at the time.
But to my knowledge now, in Woolly World, there's no way to unlock the amiibo costumes without having the amiibos, unlike Mario Maker.
I believe that's true.
That is correct. Unless they surprise us in the... no, it's been out, so we already know this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the justification is that you can unlock other costumes in the game. And I don't know. I mean, I love that they did it in Mario Maker because... that game, I think they didn't want to limit people's creativity when making levels. Like, if you want to make a level about Fire Emblem, you don't have a Fire Emblem character amiibo, then you're shit out of luck. But in this game, I guess I kind of see that's like not, it's just a skin.
It's not critical to gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, and not that the mystery mushroom is critical to gameplay in the slightest in Mario Maker, but at least you can theme things in a certain way and make it feel better.
Right. It doesn't exactly like you said. They don't want to stifle your creativity because that's the whole point of the game.
Yeah,
That is the gameplay.
So this is, a game, along with like Smash Brothers that you really feel like you need the amiibo if you're into that whole completion thing. Me, I'm the kind of person I'm like, I want every costume.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get every amiibo anyway. Bankrupt yourself, but so you'll be homeless, but you'll still have the prices, the collection.
Sure. And I think we forgot to mention that tapping the... What the hell?
You got Swift.
You got what?
You got Swift.
Oh my god.
What the hell just happened?
Do it again. I'm not going to freak out this time because... Do it again. Come on. Watch. This is what happened.
Being cleaned.
I was being dusted.
Good job. Good job. Your wife is the best.
I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, ah! Okay, sorry. Go on.
Tapping the woolly amiibos does not only change your color in the game. They have other functions. They unlock like a co-op play.
All right.
So.
No, I think co-op's built into the game, isn't it?
Not that I'm aware of, no. Have to have the woolly amiibo to do that, from everything that I heard.
Because that's upsetting if that's true.
I love how we're all taking to Google.
Yeah.
Because that's really lame.
Yeah.
I hope that's not true.
Yoshi co-op locked without amiibo.
Wow.
Wow. Yoshi's Woolly World lets two players sync up and squabble over spilled eggs.
Squabble over eggs. That's dumb.
All right. That's kind of upsetting.
But I guess that's why they sold it as a bundle with the Yoshi amiibo. I guess that makes a lot of sense. That there is the bundle option.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that the yarn Yoshis are not going to be as scarce as everybody thinks.
Probably not. I mean, if they're bundling it with the game,
there may be a color variation that is hard to find. Like the pink one may be hard, or the blue one, but I feel like the green one's going to be everywhere.
Probably
because it's the standard Yoshi.
Yeah, and if we take precedence with the precedent set by Chibi Robo, that was shipped with the game, but they're going to be releasing it alone anyway. So it's again, there's not going to be a hard way to. You don't have to get the game to get the amiibo, basically. So I don't think they're going to do that. Make it that hard to do.
Right.
So who knows?
What else is there to talk about?
If you have a Wii U and you're not buying this game, you're wrong.
You are incorrect. You are incorrect for not getting this.
Yeah, it's one of those, I guess. With every Nintendo system, you have to get the Yoshi game, you have to get the Mario game, you have to get the Zelda, you have to get the Metroid.
Basically, what it comes down to is Nintendo will only release quality products. So if it is a first-party Nintendo game, especially one of their main franchises, and you're not getting it, you're wrong.
Yeah, because I don't remember the last time I played a bad first-party, in-house made Nintendo game with one of their main franchises. Some of them have fallen a little short here and there.
Twilight Princess.
I loved Twilight Princess. I found nothing wrong with that game.
I really like Twilight Princess.
I could not finish it.
Did you play it on GameCube or the Wii?
He played it on GameCube.
GameCube.
That's why.
No, I hated the Wii more. I played both. Dude, that wolf shit.
The wolf shit you got used to.
Bullshit.
I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it. The game.
Hated it.
The only Zelda game to this day that I've never finished is Wind Waker. Because that's how I felt about the boat.
Oh yeah, play the remake. Honestly,
I'm planning on it.
Yeah, the faster sail makes it a lot better.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and they cut out some of the Triforce nonsense.
I'm just excited for the new Zelda.
But well, I will say this: that people are always like, you always see like a forum post, or people even ask me like, "Is it worth getting a Wii U now that X is out?" It's like, yes, but it's been worth it. Like, because now you have like, if you start at the beginning, you have like at least Mario 3D World, you have Mario Kart 8, you have Donkey Kong, you have this, you have Mario Maker, you have Smash. There was a lot of reasons a long time ago to get the Wii U.
When Mario 3D World came out, that was enough. I bought my Wii U when that game came out, so I waited and I got the Zelda HD bundle.
That's what I did.
So I have the cool looking controller with the Triforce pattern and everything all over it.
The roots.
And yeah, so it came with the digital download for the HD Wind Waker, which I've watched some people play. Looks amazing, and I will go back and play it at some point. But 3D World was enough. Mario Kart was more than enough. Smash Brothers, like, you're insane if you don't own Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like fighting games, Smash Brothers is still amazing.
It's one of the best party games ever.
And then there's Mario Party.
Which
isn't amazing, but hey.
I haven't liked a Mario Party since 3, so I mean,
yeah. And then think of it this way too, like, yeah, we mentioned there's the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, there's the new Super Mario U, which really isn't too inventive from what I've heard, versus the new Super Mario from Wii. But don't forget, your Wii U also functions as a Wii, so your entire Wii catalog is still playable. So you're getting a backward compatible system on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we're going Wii, now that we've spiraled onto the Wii here, there's 3 games that are missing for the Wii U for me. I have one already, so it's not like, oh, I need these to come out. And the 3 games that are missing for me, personally, are a Metroid game, like a really good Metroid game, a new Star Wars Rogue Squadron, because those games were fantastic. And I have completely forgot about the third one, because the thought of Rogue Squadron...
because it's coming out.
No, there was another one. Rogue Squadron got me so excited thinking about that. I was like, yes, I have to mention it. And I forgot my other one.
I don't know, the only Star Wars game from Nintendo that ever mattered to me was Shadows of the Empire.
That was a good game.
Just saying.
Dash goddamn Rendar.
I'm going to go play that game again.
We'll play as Dash Rendar on X-Wing.
I have it. I can see it. I'm looking at it right now. It's right there.
Shadows of the flippin' Empire.
Yeah, so Nintendo always does a good job, and if you are still looking for a reason to buy a Wii U at this point and you don't have one, you just don't want it. That's what it comes down to, because there's more than enough reasons.
Absolutely.
And Mario Maker alone, I cannot begin to tell you. You go on Twitch right now, like when we're just about to end this, and if you're watching on YouTube, go on Twitch right now, browse through the games. Mario Maker is still in the top listing of games. The game came out a month ago. It's still in the top listing. I'm gonna look right now. As of talking, it's number 10. It's in the top 10 still. It's exactly number 10 right now. So 7,782 viewers on there, and you get streamers that are just going on playing viewer levels, and you just go in there and it's like, okay, I'm gonna make a level, and I make a level, and then I go in and I sit through, watch this guy, and then you get in the raffle, and it's like, out of one guy may have like 500 viewers, but only 50 people are in the raffle. So you get into it, and then it's just like, okay, now you get to watch somebody play the level that you just made and watch the thought process, because when you make a level, you know the path. You know everything that you're supposed to do. And then when you watch somebody else do it that doesn't know that and watch their thought process behind it, it's a whole different ball game, because they start thinking of things that you never intended. And it's surreal. So you need it. Just go get a Wii U in every game.
It's going to be good.
I mean, Mario Maker surpassed Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is number 16 right now. Mm-hmm. So
there you go.
I mean, Yoshi's Woolly World is way down on this list. I mean, It's way down there right now. More people are watching Super Mario 64 than Yoshi's Woolly World. But the reason for that is it's already been out for over a month in certain countries, and people have been watching the game for
It's been
a
out
while
for,
now.
I mean, it's been out for 4 months.
Yeah.
In other countries.
Right.
So,
I
think maybe once it comes out here, it'll spike back up.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it'll
sure.
spike back up for sure. 100%.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so that's our show. And I finally remember the third one. It was an open world Donkey Kong game, like Donkey Kong 64.
Uh-huh.
Like a platformer like that. And then I added another one, an F-Zero game.
Yeah,
A good F-Zero.
All I'm gonna say with open world games is they kind of disappeared, open world platformers.
Mm-hmm.
But we at E3 we found out the creators of Banjo-Kazooie are making ukulele. Yeah, and that will be coming to the Wii U.
That I'm very excited for.
Yay!
Banjo-Kazooie was one of those gems.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
that game. I still love that game. Hard game once you get to the later levels. But I digress. That is our show.
Mm-hmm.
I did not completely block out their faces with music. It's a good sign.
Why does he do that? Does he do that? Does he do that often?
It almost happened. I thought it happened once. I don't remember.
How does he block us with sound, Dom?
I don't know. That's what my brain is trying to wrap around. That he
That's-
blocked our face with sound.
Man, he blinded me with science, but blocking my face with sound doesn't make any sense.
John,
Hi,
where can they find you?
you can find me at No More for more jokes of that caliber
Okay.
on Twitter.
Dom,
My ears can't stand the sight of you.
I love it.
Just firing on all cylinders. Aren't we?
It leaves a bad taste in my nose.
Well, technically, a good portion of your sense of taste is your sense of smell, so
Listen,
you're accurate.
do you smell something? Best quote from Ghostbusters. You can find me down below at Zista, XIZTA with an underscore at the end. Find me on Twitch at Zista without the underscore, and on YouTube, Dead Zista.
There you go. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Philodrin. Right there. Same name for both. No underscores or any bullshit like that. You can also find all of us here on Serious Gents every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time for varying gaming topics. You can also find all three of us on the As Seen on TV podcast, youtube.com/ASOTV podcast. We cover a lot of TV shows, talk about them, and I'm sure you watch one of them at the very least.
You have to.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, you don't watch TV.
You don't watch TV anymore.
Exactly. So, thank you for watching, everybody, and have a lovely evening.
Toodles. Until next week.
Bye-bye.
When our ears deceive us.
When our ears deceive us.